Imagine the road stretching endlessly ahead, the horizon melting into twilight, and the sound of pure muscle humming beneath you. This isn't just a ride, it's a voyage. And not just on any bike, but aboard the legendary Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager. This isn't a machine built for short bursts or traffic-jammed chaos. No, this is the motorcycle forged for the open highway, for conquering states, for riding into the soul of the sunset. The Voyager is not just a cruiser, it's a commander of the asphalt, a luxury liner on two wheels, wrapped in chrome, power, and prestige. From the very first glance, the Vulcan 1700 Voyager oozes presence. With its massive fairing, full-sized frame, and elegant hard saddlebags integrated seamlessly into the bike's flowing lines, it commands attention. The deep, muscular growl of its V-twin engine is like the heartbeat of a long-haul warrior. It doesn't scream sport, it hums with authority. The 1,700cc liquid-cooled V-twin powerplant is the soul of this behemoth, delivering a tidal wave of torque that makes passing trucks on long stretches feel like slicing through butter. Twist the throttle, and you don't just accelerate, you surge forward with dignity, letting the road bow to your will. This isn't about going fast. It's about going far, with power, style, and absolute comfort. And make no mistake, the Vulcan 1700 Voyager is built to take you across continents. Its engine is mated to a 6-speed transmission that's tuned to perfection for highway cruising, with the 6th gear acting like an overdrive to keep the RPM low and the fuel efficiency high. When you're cruising at 120 km per hour and the engine's just purring at under 3,000 RPM, you realize what refined muscle feels like. Smooth, relentless, and never in a hurry, because it knows it can get there without breaking a sweat. But beneath the brawny silhouette, the Voyager is hiding secrets that elevate it beyond the average cruiser. It's not just about raw power, it's about engineered sophistication. The electronically controlled throttle ensures smoother acceleration and better fuel management. It adapts. It understands your throttle input and responds with a whisper of intelligence. The frame-mounted fairing doesn't just look good, it stabilizes the bike against wind resistance, making long rides feel like you're cutting through silk, not battling a hurricane. That fairing also hides one of the most advanced infotainment systems ever fitted to a touring motorcycle, complete with a powerful audio system, AM/FM radio, satellite navigation compatibility, and even Bluetooth connectivity. It's not just a bike, it's your mobile command center. And comfort. Kawasaki didn't just think about it, they engineered it into every single detail. The Voyager's seat feels like a throne, wide and plush with lumbar support that cradles you through hundreds of kilometers. The passenger seat is no afterthought either. With its wrap-around backrest and armrests, your partner won't just enjoy the ride, they'll beg for more. Add in the adjustable air suspension in the rear, and you get a bike that can adapt to your load, your riding style, and your journey. Even in traffic or low-speed maneuvers, the Vulcan surprises. Despite its bulk, it handles with a grace that defies its size. That's thanks to the dual-disc front brakes with ABS, and a finely tuned chassis that distributes weight evenly. It feels balanced, responsive, and surprisingly light once you're in motion. And the Kawasaki Advanced Coactive Braking Technology (KACT) ensures that both the front and rear brakes work in tandem for smooth, confidence-inspiring stops. This bike doesn't just stop, it lands like an airplane, controlled, secure, graceful. For a machine that feels this premium, it's almost shocking that it's so attainable. Depending on the region, the Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager typically sits around $18,000 to $19,500 USD. In countries like Pakistan or India where such bikes are imported, the cost rises due to taxes and shipping, often reaching well over 50 Pakistani rupees to 60 lakhs. But remember, this is the kind of bike that replaces flights, eliminates hotel bills, and becomes your home on wheels. It's not just a purchase, it's a life investment in freedom. But perhaps the Voyager's most beautiful secret isn't in its specs or chrome. It's in the way it connects you to the road, the way it transforms hours into memories. There's something meditative about riding this bike. With the wind held at bay by the large windshield, the hum of the speakers delivering your favorite song, the road unraveling endlessly ahead, it feels like you're gliding on a force of nature. You don't just ride the Vulcan 1700 Voyager. You become one with it. It molds to your will. It listens. It speaks back in gear changes, throttle response, and engine notes. And then there's the luggage, huge, lockable, and weatherproof. You can load enough gear for a week-long ride without compromising balance or style. The top case easily swallows 2 full-face helmets, while the saddlebags give you room for tools, clothing, gadgets, or whatever your heart desires. You don't need to pack light, you pack smart. Because the Voyager is built to carry not just luggage but lifestyle. At night, the LED taillights and retro-modern headlamps set you apart like a ship's beacon. Park it at any cafe, gas station, or hotel, and the Voyager draws attention like a celebrity. People approach, ask questions, and stare, not because it's flashy, but because it radiates presence. It's the kind of machine that turns grown men into boys again and turns rides into legends. Every inch of the Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager is built with purpose. The wide handlebars give you complete control, the floorboards offer endless riding positions, and the cruise control lets you let go and just flow with the highway. And hidden under the tank, there's a surprisingly smart onboard computer that constantly monitors your trip data, fuel range, tire pressure, and even ambient temperature. It's not science fiction. It's Kawasaki's quiet promise that this machine is made not just for today, but for every journey that lies ahead.